Are you running out of time and wondering how can you ace your PLAB 1 or UKMLA with minimum time and minimum effort by studying smart and effectively? Also, if you are worried how UKMLA will be different from PLAB, what changes to expect in UKMLA, and how to study for UKMLA effectively, congratulations, you are in the right place. In this video, I will be addressing all of these questions. Assalamu alaikum guys, I am Dr. Khan. I have recently passed my PLAB 1 exam. I appeared in PLAB 1 in Feb 2024 and Alhamdulillah, I managed to get a score of 157 with just 2 months preparation. In this video, I will share with you guys my complete study plan, what study materials I used and how I used these materials effectively, and how I managed to get such a good score in relatively short amount of time. In the end, I will give you guys one bonus tip which helped me a lot during my preparation. So make sure to watch this video till the end. So before wasting any time, let's jump into this. PLAB 1 is written exam comprising 180 MCQs, each of which carry 1 mark. You are given 3 hours to complete the paper. In PLAB 1, there is no exact set pass mark. Pass mark varies with each examination. Roughly, to be on safe side, you should aim for a score of more than 120. Good news is that there is no negative marking. From 8th of August 2024, PLAB 1 will be based on UKMLA content map. So now the question arises, what does this mean? How UKMLA will be different from PLAB? I think there is no better site to ask this question from other than GMC itself. So let's see what GMC have said about this. So I hope now you guys are clear how UKMLA and PLAB are similar, and there is no difference in preparation for either PLAB or UKMLA. Now let's discuss about study materials. Well, there are plenty of resources that are available for the preparation. These include. So now let's jump into the most awaited part of this video, how I prepared for my exam. Well, after discussing with my friends who had passed their PLAB 1 exam previously, I decided to go with plabquis and plabable. Before starting, I made a list of high yield systems based on marks distribution so that I could prioritize and give more time to high yield systems and then do the less yield systems at the end. Here is the marks distribution of PLAB 1. Please keep in mind this is not always followed 100%, but it gives us a good idea about which topics are high yield for the exam. My initial plan was that for each system, first I would read plabquis, then I would read that system from plabable gems and plabable revision guide. After that, I will attempt the questions. I did gynae and obs this way, but it was taking a lot of time. So I realized that I wouldn't be able to do all the systems with this strategy. So I thought I should skip either plabable gems or plabable revision guide. As revision guide is a bit extensive and more detailed, I decided to stick with it so that I don't skip much of the information. And I skipped plabable gems for majority of the systems. For the remaining systems, what I did was, first I would read a system from plabquis and then I would read that system from plabable revision guide. After that, I would attempt the plabable questions and read the explanation of some MCQs. Because after doing revision guide, you really don't need to go through the explanation of all the MCQs. As I said before, I skipped plabable gems for majority of the systems, but I did gems for few systems like dermatology, especially to see pictures of various diseases, and some miscellaneous systems like. Now let me explain to you how I did plab keys. I'm sure any of you who have bought plab keys would agree that in plab keys, topics are usually scattered on multiple pages, and also same information is repeated multiple times. So to deal with all of this, I would make a list of topics in each system and write down the page number of plab keys on which that topics were given. This way I would know that which topic is given on what pages of plab keys. For those who haven't understand what I just said, here is the example. One last thing regarding plab keys. In plab keys, some of the systems are closely related to each other. So it is a good idea to do these systems together. For example, if you do genetics on some random day, it will take 2 to 3 hours. But if you do the genetics after doing peds, it will hardly take 30 minutes. Similarly, I would advise you to do emergency medicine after doing all the other systems. The reason is that majority of topics given in emergency medicine are also given in other systems. So once you are done with other systems, you can do emergency medicine in a relatively short amount of time. Here is the nice summary of sequence of the systems in which I studied and which you can also follow to save lot of your time. So this way, after going through all the systems, my average score in plabable in majority of systems was above 90%. I completed my syllabus around 10 days before the exam. To assess my preparation, I attempted the latest big mock by plabable and I scored 160 in that. This boosted my confidence and made me hopeful that I will be able to do great in the real exam. In the exam, I felt I would say around 170 MCQs were doable from the knowledge of plab keys and plabable. As I had done these resources very thoroughly, I was able to get maximum of these MCQs correct. Interestingly, 4 to 5 MCQs related to dermatology were picture based with brief clinical history. So make sure to watch dermatology pictures carefully. Additionally, I will be uploading short videos on various diseases of dermatology. So make sure to stay tuned and subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of these. One last thing which I must mention here. From my experience, I would say time management is key in plab 1. I am kind of guy who have never experienced difficulty in time management in majority of exams, even in MRCP 1. But I did experience difficulty in time management during plab 1. So make sure to keep an eye on the clock while attempting MCQs. Regarding time duration, many people will say that you can do plab 1 in just 1 month. This can be true for some, but it is highly not advisable. Because once you start studying, you will realize that plab 1 has quite a large syllabus. So ideally, you should start preparation around 3 months before the exam, especially if you are doing a full-time job and can't give full time to the study. However, if you are not doing any job and can give full time to study, you can do it in 2 months. Despite me not giving full time, I was able to complete in 2 months because I had done MRCP Part 1 previously. But if you are stuck in a scenario that you just have 1 month for exam preparation, don't panic. You can do it but you will have to study in very intensive mode, preferably taking a break from your job. In this case, you can skip PLAB keys and rely on either combination of plabable gems and questions or combination of plabable revision guide and questions. Whenever you feel difficulty in understanding any concept or memorizing any topic, make sure to go through the comment section of MCQ related to that topic. There are usually great mnemonics and some easy tips to remember and understand those concepts. So you can get help from there as well. So this is it, guys. I hope this video is helpful and cleared many of your questions. However, if you still have any queries, please ask me in the comment section below. And if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my useful medicine related videos like this. Thank you so much for watching this video and best wishes for your exam.